Y'all, I just saw a crazy fucking video. Apparently, ICE agents thought that they was about to come to Brooklyn to just go ahead and snatch up some Haitian people like they've been doing to Mexican people. Y'all gotta see the video. The Haitian people was whooping they ass. They was not going for it. They said, not ours, not today. Y'all, the video is crazy. The way they're jumping on them. It's y'all should have known better. Y'all came to Brooklyn and decided y'all wanted to sit there and snatch Haitian people up off the street like y'all been doing in fucking in all those other states with the Mexicans and the Hispanic. Y'all thought that was gonna go down in New York City? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And that's exactly the way that the rest of y'all should be fucking acting. Y'all Hispanic people out there just letting them snatch y'all up off the street and y'all not fighting back. Y'all just complying. Like, fight back. Now, I bet you they think twice about trying that shit again, huh? Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this episode. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. So you all have been hearing about ICE agents harassing, abducting people from the streets, from their workplaces, from schools, from churches, maybe even hospitals. I'm not sure about hospitals though. But this time, they went to the wrong people. ICE agents went to try and take out Haitians or detain Haitians, and the Haitians were like, not today, not today, Trump, not today, ICE. And everyone is actually reacting on this. The original video has already been put down, so because they don't want to see what is happening to ICE. Like, they got their own hooped, yes. And people are talking about this, and people are having crazy, hilarious reactions and telling even the other communities to fight like the Haitians. You all know that Haitians helped so many countries or the Latin Americans to fight their fight back in those days, which we'll later talk at the end of these videos. For now, I want us to watch these videos together. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, make sure to subscribe. So let's just dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
Now, why would you show up in my neck of the woods? My neck of the woods. Decide that you want to fuck around with my people in little Haiti Flatbush, right? Thinking that you could just grab one of us and you was going to leave that area unscathed. What would possess you to ever think such a thing could ever happen? Why did you think that you could grab, you could just go around grabbing Haitian people and you was not going to be met with a coup de poing en figure? Huh? Why? Do you forget that we come from the ancestors of people that were 100% okay with death? They 100% accepted that death was waiting for them so long as they knew that they were fighting for their freedom. They literally had the motto of Coupetet Boule Kai because that's what it was gonna be. Period. Et puis that's it. So for you to come to Little Haiti, Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, thinking that you could just grab a Haitian person and they were gonna walk away with you, that they were just gonna, they weren't gonna put up no fight? Wap kon George. Now, I've seen a couple of clips, and the clips that I've seen, Jésus. I saw this one lady, she was literally taking on 2 male cops at the same time. Like, she literally tussled down to the floor in a dress. Haitian woman, 2 male cops, and they both were struggling to keep up with her. Then I seen clips of a video that took place yesterday where, you know, after New Bataille, after Haitians beat up people, we like to celebrate. So the Haitians was celebrating, and why these police officers was trying to get into these Haitians' faces, and they was checking them like, yo, who you think you talking to? One of them was Haitian. The officer was Haitian. He said, yo, you Haitian? You Haitian and you doing this? Like, they're checking everybody. What y'all thought this was? Like, they checking everybody. They not scared. Like, I don't know what y'all thought this was. Handle them. Listen, I'm not gonna tell the rest of the people, the rest of the minorities that are being detained by ICE what to do. Babdinu sakufe. Me, my people, Haitian yo, they know what's up. Okay? They know what's up. And if you want to take notes, take notes. I mean, we were the first. We were the first to free ourselves for a reason. So, you know, we might know what the fuck to do. I'm just saying.
Haitians are willing to fight ICE, but they're not willing to fight the gangs back home. Shut up, you red pill guzzling bitch. What the fuck do you know about what's going on back home? This statement comes from a Trump meat riding, brain dead animal. It's okay, I didn't expect anything from you anyway. When it's coming from somebody of my kin, when it's coming from another red and blue, take out the stars, put the palm tree, another l'union fait la force, another liberté, égalité, fraternité, is a problem. Because what do you mean by that? That's the funny thing about Haitians, right? The community as a whole, diaspora, and those back home. We're all fighting about the same thing, but nobody is getting up to make things happen. And those who actually do get up and make things happen deserve more recognition than they're actually getting. What exactly do you expect to happen when a lawless, ignorant king decides to stick his target out on you and your people? You think peaceful protest is gonna keep Marie-Jean at home? You think Joseph Saint-Louis the T. Biden who came here, who's going to school to learn English, getting his CNA license, and make sure to do everything under control in the right order, paying his taxes, you think he gets to say about what happens to him and his people? You think when that butchered, bee-stung lip bitch came on Twitter and said 65 million food for the alligators, you think Joseph and Jean-Marie, you think they're safe from that? It's clusters of people coming together and beating up bitches. Oh, why can't that happen back home? What the hell are you talking about? That does happen at home. It just doesn't happen at the frequency that we would like for it to happen because of the people lacking the resources. Like, it's not common sense to understand that the people in Haiti cannot come face to face with military equipment, right? And first of all, these people are not coming outside their houses or whatever they have left and facing sexy red onomatopoeia pew-pews. Grrrah. No, they're coming outside and facing designer panda onomatopoeia pew-pews, military weapon. Grrrah. What do you want people who have no weapon, no shelter, no resources to do about that? These people are living in a constant state of flight and pause for a second. For anybody who watches Haitians tell you there's nothing going on back home, home is still a beautiful place, home is still very much beautiful. The countrysides of home are doing fairly well depending on where you come. But this doesn't excuse the fact that a large part of Port-au-Prince is literally in chaos constantly, day by day. A lot of the people that you see talking about the country doing all right, that they're doing okay in the country, they have resources, they have access to a lot of things that these people I'm talking about in Port-au-Prince do not have anymore and never had before for some of them. So yeah, a group of homies step outside, they see ICE trying to antagonize Jean-Marie and they gonna step in and show ICE what's up. A group of homies step outside and they see military weapons looking back at them and at Jean-Marie and they might take her and run. Like, it's not rocket science. Make it make sense.
Haitians are always on the right side of history. I don't care what nobody say. So you telling me that ICE came to Brooklyn, specifically Little Haiti, Flatbush, kote all Haitians you leave? I guess ICE was trying to detain the Haitians over there, and the Haitians were not going for it. I think that people forget that we were the first ones to be freed. My people got a taste of slavery and said, we can't do this. Wrap this up by tonight. We did. If there's anything that we know Haitian people are known for doing, is fight for what they believe in. And they done beat ICE the fuck up and ran them out of the hood. As they should. Yup, the Haitians beat up ICE. So you can see right here, recent ICE operations in Brooklyn have intensified, particularly in Little Haiti and East Flatbush, sparking community resistance and safety concerns. Y'all see how many people came outside? ICE, you need some ice. You're outnumbered. Yes, they fought them with their hands and feet and baton and whatever else they could find. Probably a sandal. Somebody probably even had a belt. Point is, you don't fuck with Haitian and every other minority group. Let this be a lesson. You have hands and feet. Use them. And due to all these Haitians that came out and stood together, they successfully ran ICE out of Flatbush. Because we own Flatbush. Fuck is you talking about? We have a whole neighborhood in that bitch. Little Haiti. Y'all got some nerve. I mean, as the Haitians say, and it's literally on our flag, l'union fait la force. And fait l'union, fait force, et puis bat you.
I'm so freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this. We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE agents aren't ICE agents. If they were actually ICE agents, if they're just people with masks and just doing this shit because they can, then why are we not able to fight back? I know why we can't, because everybody's afraid they're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. They're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen to their family. They're going to lose their job, and then they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're going to lose their house. Basically, one wrong move and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. But what's better? Being homeless and jobless and possibly not being able to take care of your family? Or being picked up and taken to a concentration camp, a detention center, fucking whatever you want to call it. We all know what it is. Not everybody's there yet, but it's fucked up.
So ICE done took their ass on down to Brooklyn And the Haitians done beat their ass. I ain't telling nobody what to do. But you better start fighting back. Why they thought they could even go to Brooklyn and play with them like that is beyond me. It's beyond me. They done jumped them in the street. Just like in Arlington, Texas, when that man got pulled over by ICE agents because somebody at his job tried to say that he was an immigrant and he wasn't, I guess picking on him or whatever. Come to find out, the man is born and raised in St. Louis. And they're like, oh no, we still have to take you to the detention center. They didn't even have ICE attire on. Nothing. Thought they were just finna grab this man. It's like, is they the mob? Like, what's going on? See, the Haitians, they came from revolution. They came from revolution out in Haiti. You think they about to be over here playing? No, it's not happening. And it's already messed up because they really over here on asylum from a long time ago have created families, over 500,000 of them. And you think that you just finna go take them. And they New Yorkers too? Because let's be real. Y'all know how New Yorkers are. They already don't play that. And then they got the Haitian blood. Oh, no.
Everything that's happening in the States, it's just wild, guys. Now it's Haitians, like, you know, protecting themselves, because I will not say that they're beating the ICE agents or whatever people are saying. I mean, it's protecting themselves because they have the TPS, temporary status, where they're supposed to be in the United States of America. And, you know, the Trump administration has tried to do away with this, the Haiti temporarily protected status. So the ruling was supposed to be done on Feb 2026, but with the Trump administration is trying to make the deadline on September of this year, 2025. And I think this is why Haitians are not happy about this. They're like, you just cannot come here and with the new administration and make laws and just expect us to not protect ourselves. I think that is what they are doing. And, you know, honestly, I've seen so many videos of people. It's crazy. Everything that is happening in the streets, at schools, at workplaces. I don't understand why you have to go and snatch someone from their workplace. I just happened to come across another video where this guy was working and he just went to, you know, put the trash in the bin cart, and these ICE agents just pulled over. They, you know, put him on the ground, they arrested him, and people were fighting, recording and telling them to stop because they promised that they are going to take criminals. But as to what this administration and the ICE agents are doing is not what's happening. And I've seen people telling other communities like the Latino community to fight like the Haitians. But now in a place like Miami-Dade, where it's 60% of the Latin community that actually voted for this, they have allowed their police department to be turned to ICE agents, or their police officers to be ICE agents, and use their police departments to hold these illegal immigrants. They want them to be deported. You see, it's crazy when you're like in Miami-Dade, you're fighting with your own people. They're the ones that are actually trying to deport you. They're the ones that are actually trying to detain you. I don't know why there is so much hate in this community. Some of you got there illegally. Your kids are now citizens, or maybe you later managed to be a citizen. Or you had money, because I hear Hispanic people telling their Hispanic people, just go back and come to the States the right way, where we know that most of these that are there illegally don't have the funds of the means to come to the United States of America legally. And that's why they use the illegal way. Some of them are running away from the same issues that you were running away from. You are probably so lucky to have come from a rich family. You had a good job. You managed to go to school, studied, and got a job. And now you managed to make money for you to be able to process and have all the fee to process the American visa, and for you to be able to go there the legal way. And now, even for those of you that actually their legal way, you've heard that Trump is saying that him and his administration are trying to end away, or to do away with the birthright citizenship. Reason being is because he believes that the birthright citizenship should only belongs or applies to the babies of the slaves, that is the Black Americans, where most of you've been telling them, you know what, next it's gonna be you, of which we don't know what this new administration is gonna gonna do? And most of you are angry with Black Americans because they're not supporting you, and you're telling them next is gonna be you know, Black Americans just sitting everything out, and when that time comes, they'll know how to deal with it, because they've always been dealing with these issues affecting them in the United States of America. And the reason as to why it never was a bother to any other demographic in the States is because it never affected them in any way. Now with this administration and every policy that they're putting there is affecting you, and now people are actually feeling the heat and feeling what Black Americans have been going through for years. So the reason as to why Haitians are not even worried a bit about these, you know, Haiti supported other Latin American countries in their fights for independence, particularly in the early 19th century. And some of the support is that support for Simon Bolivar. Haiti gave refuge to Bolivar in 1815 after he fled defeat in Venezuela. President Alexander Petion provided Bolivar with weapons, ships, and soldiers to continue his fight for independence in South America. So you gotta fight with such people. ICE agents, you're gonna try and go and detain such people that have such a history, that know to stand their ground. And in return, Petion asked Bolivar to abolish slavery in the liberated territories. Number two, they also supported the Dominican Republic. Although Haiti and Dominican Republic share the island of Hispaniola, their relationship was complex. Haiti invaded and later unified the island 1822 to 1844. Which some Dominicans saw as liberation from Spanish. I mean, they really did good, because still today the Spanish rule will still be there, but others saw it as occupation. Regardless, Haiti opposed European recolonization efforts in the region and acted against the return of slavery. And colonial symbol, Haiti's success as the first Black republic and the first nation to abolish slavery inspired independence movements across Latin America and the Caribbean. So when these ICE agents are like, you know, going to do this, try to detain Haitians as they're doing with other communities, I think it's gonna be hard for them, and they have to be really ready, because Haitians, it seems they're always ready to fight and stand the ground, to fight for their rights, you know. And you remember even back in 2021, like Del Rio, Texas, that was in September, over 10,000 Haitian migrants gathered and are breached at the US-Mexico border. There was a national outrage when Border Patrol agents on horseback were seen aggressively confronting Haitian migrants. While no confirmed attacks on ICE agents occurred, there was resistance. They resisted, and some of them, they tried to avoid capture, escape custody, or push past agents. And there also was deportation flights where Haitian migrants have protested on deportation flights, including reports of disruptions or fights on board planes. It's crazy. They'll fight for their rights, you know, as long as they know and they believe that they are not criminals, because this new administration promised that they are going to deport criminals, but that is not what we are seeing as they promised. Also, back in 2021, some ICE officers reported being attacked or spat on during deportations. So yeah, that is what Haitians did back in then, and now you think they will be any different? They are not criminals, because the ICE agents are not even detaining criminals. They are not deporting criminals as to what they promised. They are grabbing people from their workplaces, grabbing parents from school graduations, grabbing people from immigration offices, which is quite crazy, guys. It's so sad that with everything that we're seeing, some of these people didn't actually vote for this. You know, you've been telling them, you know what, you voted for this. Now it's happening to you. You're getting exactly what you voted for. Because if someone is there illegally, how are they in a position to vote? I know some are even saying, even these that are there illegally and they are going through this, if they had a way to vote, they will still have voted for the same man. I don't know if that's true. I don't want to judge them, but honestly, I feel sorry that they have to go through this, because these people didn't vote for this. It's their own community, people that have the rights to vote and that are legal in the United States of America, that voted for this. But even for those who voted for this, like that woman who was the leader for the Latino for Trump, was seen crying now and confused, saying that this is not what they voted for, because they refused to listen to other people and go through Project 2025 and the Agenda 47. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and until the next episode, bye.